Okay, so Apple Pie has, destroyed this fence. So this is Tim Tam. Apple Pie is there. So we now have Apple Pie and Tim Tam all in the same pen with all the piglets because Apple Pie has, I can see this whole fence has been destroyed. Completely. Completely destroyed. Hey, but look, we was all come to say hello. Now I have all the babies coming to say hello to me. You just always like scratches, eh, Tim Tam? Look at this. Look at this. Right, one destroyed fence. Right, co-parenting. I think that's what we call this. All over here now in the same pen. Co-parenting. Oh my goodness, even these little ones. I'm in here with the crocs. So of course the little ones, I don't know what it is about these crocs and piglets, but they love it. So I think what I'll do here is like leave the sheep netting, but just put some, not sheep netting, chicken wire over here, but put some sheep netting along there as well. That'll keep the mothers out. This was basically just to keep babies, but yeah, we'll keep the mothers apart. So I need to get that done. Always something. You think you finished your work and you never finish your work, ever. Some of Jellybean's babies are finally outside today. I see they've been staying mostly inside, but some of them are venturing outside. Plumbing fittings. This plumber loves plumbing fittings.
Any plumber, because if the fittings is not right, the plumbing's not.
Yes, let's see. Oh, this is the shower. The Victoria. This is because I'm an old, like, Victorian woman. Okay, let's open it. What does it look like?
So that's going to go on the wall.
Yeah.
And then that's your handle for making hot and cold water. Then the shower head.
Okay, brilliant. And this you found sort of like hidden at the bottom, like the bargain section over there.
The pipe.
Yeah.
The hose. And I think this is the, you put it on the wall to put your shower hose through.
Oh, perfect. Excellent. Everywhere is just bees at the moment. They're very active. Another fruit tree with flowers. This is why you have to be very, very careful and do your homework before buying a property in Portugal. So I've just had a visit here from a very irate and worked up Englishman wearing a leather jacket in the heat, but anyway. And he wanted the contact details for the girls next door. Now, I don't give out people's contact details without their permission. So I said I'll have to find out, and he wasn't prepared to leave. He was quite persistent. He said he had bought that property from the owner 4 years prior, and he can see that the girls bought it on October 2021, and he actually owned the property already, and he wants his money back. And it's like, it's actually got nothing to do with me, but I know that the one girl is not in the country at the moment, and the other one doesn't speak much, well, doesn't speak any English. So with Google Translate, I managed to chat with it. But this is why you have to be very, very careful. I don't know if he really did buy the property. I didn't see any contracts. He said he signed a contract. I don't know. But the guy that sold the girls a property died a year ago. So it's very difficult. I don't know how he's going to get his money, where he wants to get it from. But I just thought I would share that with you so you can see these kinds of things do seem to happen in Portugal. So tonight I am going to barbecue some steaks for the plumber and his wife. He's still working. It's already getting dark. I was up this morning at 6 so that I could feed dogs and pigs and everything before starting my meetings at 7. So it's been a full-on day meeting wise. Yeah, time for a barbecue. So because the gravel hadn't arrived yet, we had to scrape up the gravel that was down here for my veranda, and where I was going to lay, I don't know, paving stones or something. So we'll have to start this part from scratch. But I've got the concrete floor in the bathroom, which is good. So as you can see, pipes and everything are going in. That will be my shower over there. That's still got to get, the drainage and everything is still gonna all have to be put in. Yeah, because the plinth was made for the wash basin, that's why it wasn't made with drainage, but we're gonna put the drainage in now. And yeah, pipes have now gone in. This is going to be for the wash basin. That'll be coming over here. So the puppy's eyes haven't opened yet. They're 8 days old today, so maybe their eyes will open tomorrow. But the good news is that without even advertising puppies, they all have a home to go to, excepting this brown one. It's the only one without a home. Anonymous plumber is in his thinking position under my sink, figuring out pipes and wires and things. So preparing potatoes for tonight's barbecue, I have to share this very interesting potato. Because look here, look, it looks like it's got 2 eyes, a nose and a mouth. Look at that. How cool is that? Ooh, steaks for tonight. Cocoa Pop is enjoying the wallow. Cheesecake's coming to join her, yeah? Look at this while I am in meetings. What Mr. and Mrs. Plumber have done. I've got cold water coming. We just got to set up the hot water. Brilliant. Very exciting.
I'm excited too.
I'll be able to stand here for everybody to see me.
Cindy.
Another tap. This is my sink tap. Wow. Look at the water pressure. This, just imagine the wash basin here. Brilliant. We just tested the toilet and oh my goodness, the water pressure. Any deposit in this toilet is going to go flying through the pipes. Tandy's being good girl. She's not barking at anybody because the sheep are all over there. But she's watching. But you better not go there. Thank you, Nick, for making brackets for my hot water warmer thing.
Hot water, water heater.
Yeah, oh my goodness, look at these puppies. But their eyes don't seem to have... Oh, that one's eyes are almost open, but they're not, still not open, and it's day 9 today. Okay, so this is the water heater. So how is it going to work? It's not connected to anything. How's the water going to get in there?
Well, it still have to be done.
Oh, well then what are all these other pipes for? For the wash basin?
The bottom one is cold water and the top one is going to be warm water coming out of the...
So are you going to cut that now to attach it onto that?
Yeah.
Or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sounds interesting. Lot of tools and whatever. So this is we're gonna have to build a cupboard that's gonna go over all of the... Those are my batteries, my inverter, and this will be the hot water heater. And it doesn't have a pilot light, so the wind shouldn't blow it out. Or will it blow it out?
Well, when you ignite it and there's wind, then it might blow it out.
And then what do I do? I phone Nick. You're out of breath.
It's a little bit of a struggle here.
But you should know, Bella Pedro is always a struggle.
You can say that again.
So when you don't have a vice, you use a shoe.
Yeah, what can I do? Hey?
Well, I don't know. Hey, it's coming, isn't it?
No, you have to break inside.
Oh, look at the steam coming off my hot shower. Oh, I can't even, oh my goodness, I'll burn my bottom with that. Really hot. Oh, fantastic. Awesome. Okay, so let's see. Oh, hot water for my wash basin. Look at this magnificent sunset. I think even the sunset is celebrating the fact I have running hot water. Right, kitchen sink. Woohoo! I don't have to boil the kettle anymore. Right. Oh, look at this.
You will see that pump is kicking in shortly.
Yeah. And then the pressure comes and...
It's warm.
Yep. And then it's
See
getting...
the pump is kicking in now.
Oh, wow. Look how strong that is. It's going to blow me right out of here.
But it's too hot there now. So now you will have to...
Adjust it.
Yeah,
That's fantastic.
still too hot.
That's fantastic. And so Nick is going to build like walls on the either side of this.
Yeah.
So that when I go into the shower, I'm not necessarily visible to
Well, I think
the whole planet.
more than enough water, Cindy.
No, for sure.
No,
Sure.
Nothing more you have to worry about.
No. Yeah, no, that's a lot.
Come stand in.
No, I'm not coming out of the shower. No. So I have the sink, but we've got to build like a little cupboard for it first. So this is the wash basin. So you can see this is why it has to be built in. It's just standing outside here at the moment. It was all covered up, but raining at the moment. We're going to Nick and Andrew's place for dinner tonight, so I've decided to make a South African Malva pudding. I've got my recipe from my blog up over there, and I'm going to double this recipe because I think for St. Patrick's Day there might be a few people there, so let's make the cake part of this. If you want to see the recipe for this, I do have a video just on making Malva pudding. Right, Malva pudding, the cake part, is in the oven, ready to bake. Now I'm going to make a peppermint crisp tart. Excuse, the kitchen is a little crazy at the moment because I've got plumbing stuff and other things all over the show. But for this recipe, you can see my dish is balanced on top of my MacBook there. But you need 2 packs of instant pudding, some kind of like peppermint crisp, and some cookies. And I'm going to be putting in 4 cups of milk, right? So it's 2 cups of milk per pack of instant pudding. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay these cookies on the bottom of that dish. I'm going to mix up the instant pudding in here. I'm going to smash up peppermint crisp, and that's some of it is going to get added into the instant pudding. The other I'm going to keep behind to sprinkle on the top. Cookies are in the bottom of the dish. So you can see I've bashed it into smaller pieces. And now I'm just sprinkling it on the top. See, we fit in with our St. Patrick's Day because it's got green. Right, there we go. Done, ready. So I'm going to cover this up and put it in the fridge so it sets nice and solid. So we have Tony, whom Nick declined to mention. Ewan, the Welsh-speaking bushwhacker, I don't know, Nikki, the nutritionist, and we have Nick and Andrea, the host and hostess, and Carissa and Doggy, and Christine from Girl Meets Road, Kaza Korea, Girl Meets Road. Oh no, that's Frankie. It's Girl Meets Farm. Yeah, Girl Meets Road. And wee.
Hello guys.
And yeah, Anonymous Plumber and Mrs. Anonymous Plumber from the chest down.
She's run out of Guinness, people help her out.
Right, Kristen, we're just trying to find out who can sing a new call.
Juno's pup's eyes are still not quite open. Mind you, they still sleep a lot, as you can see, but they're definitely getting bigger. Just basically still just eating and sleeping. Thanks very much, Bronwyn, for sending me this amazing. Look at this. The story of a lifetime. This is a grandma journal for me to write for my little grandson. So I think this is a magical present. So thank you very, very much, Bronwyn. And she also sent through these like little crocheted doily. But thank you so much. This grandmother's journal is fantastic. Thank you. It's trying to find something to eat over here, but obviously mine have dried up many years ago. But its eyes aren't, it's almost open. Look, almost open, these eyes. but not quite. But they're not. Look at it. It's fast asleep. Look at it. It's like it's got mascara around its eyes, this one. Look at it. Are you cutie pie? You like looking through squiffy eyes. Cute, man. Just put out this big piece of plastic to try and dry out some of the little wet patches on it. Because I've had a big bale of straw delivered, and because I haven't got a barn yet, it's outside, so I'm going to try and cover it with this plastic. I'm really very interested to see what this chicken coop is going to come out like. It's quite heavy. Like it's a really big, it's one of these very, very big bales of straw. And yeah, these are what we've cut to use as fence posts, extra fence posts, but that I'll cover with the plastic just in case there's more bad weather ahead. A priority now is to get this new pig pens fencing done, because I'm going to need to move mothers in here in 2-3 weeks when their babies are weaned from them. But I'm just looking to see how, like ideally this would be where the gate would go, but I suppose the gate could go between those two posts. But I think we're missing like a fence post over here. I'm going to try and see what I can figure out for that. Some of these have now been cemented in, but I don't think they all need to be cemented in, just the corner ones, especially every now and then a fence post in. I'm going to have to remove these trees and bushes, etc., right next to it, because there will be electric fencing going up. So I'm going to have to remove branches from the sides of them. So I think what I'm going to do now is I've got the post hammerer, and I'm going to, some of them where some of the soil has sort of started falling in after the holes were dug, I'm just going to hammer them in a little bit more, and then see if I can start with fencing wire of some kind. So from this side you can see, oh look, Peanut, wherever he sees me he comes, because he can still fit through the sheep fencing, so he comes out to check on me every now and then. Yeah, so this, like branches like this, well this is more than a branch, this is a little tree growing here, it's going to be impacting the fence, that's going to have to be removed. And over here, I don't know why they did the fence post with the tree in the middle when I'm going to do electric fencing. I don't know. Okay, right. So this one I can hammer in now and fill up. I might need to go and get a spade. So these posts are actually in quite deep. So I'm going around collecting just small rocks that I'm going to put in around the posts, just to help keep them in place. So, and then I'll just try and push it down. I need to go and get a spade. Definitely need to get a spade. here in the princess room helping the anonymous plumber who's closing up his holes. He's watching him carefully to make sure he's doing a good job. Aren't you, Peanut? Because Peanut can still fit through the sheep netting. Yes. And he likes to be around humans. So he gets in and out of his own accord. But once he's bigger, he won't be able to get out through the sheep fencing anymore. Mr. Anonymous Plumber, he's not going to show you his plumber's bottom, but he's busy closing up the holes where we've moved the pipes and everything. Very neat worker, highly recommended, even though you don't know who he is. Right, jelly beans, piglets, 5 running around, 2 having a nap in there. Lazy. So shower is up. Nick's going to just come and do the drain over here and build a block wall on either side, but yeah, all ready to have a shower. Oops, you can't see because he's moving.
No, I got him a moment.
You see his eyes are open. Look, you can see. Oh, now he's closing them again, but they were open just now. We were looking at open eyes. This one's a wriggly one. The other one didn't wriggle at all.
Yeah, he puts in his face in.
Hey. Oh. What is it? Where's your eyes? You had your open eyes earlier. Yes, look. You're like a squeaky toy. But look, the eyes are open. Hello. Oh my goodness. Little fatty boom. Right, look how stunning this is. It's all cemented in, and I have a pea trap. Unbelievable. Here in Portugal. Yoo-hoo. Okay, so this is the instruction manual for this chicken coop fencing that's going to go around my wooden chicken coop. Right, so if we open it up, you can see there's there's going to be 2 pages just of parts. So that's instructions on that side. So if you open it, look, more parts. And these are the instructions. Oh my goodness, this is like, I don't know. There's 7 pages of instructions. This is like, I think you need a degree to put this chicken coop up. I'm a little bit worried if we're going to be able to do it, but we're going to give it a go. Look at this. Okay, this is what it's going to look like once we have finally figured out all these parts and where they go. Perfect. Look at them all. But look at this one lying on her leg. It looks like it's smiling on its side.
There we are.
So cute. Look at that one too.
Right.
You're such a clever girl, Juno. Actually, the quality of this doesn't look bad at all.
Right, they're all actually numbered as well.
And they're numbered as well. Wow.
Right.
So with this, everything is clearly labeled. except in this one. This one's got no label. You'll have to try and recognize it. But I'm just taking things out of the bags at the moment. Just putting the frame together, and it's surprisingly easy. You just clip it, it just clips in.
Right.
Should we just move the box?
Yeah.
So Mrs. Anonymous Plumber has put all the pipes out in numerical order. I've got, of course, mine aren't in numerical order over here. But honestly, you just slip it over, and then the little things come. You're not even having to screw it in or anything. It's amazing. And it's quite solid. It's really good quality. I'm very impressed with this. You can squeeze these things in. Or not.
There you go.
And then is this F going on the end of here?
You press it in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Clippy. Wat is hier,
It's quite a nice height actually.
It is. You can walk underneath. Even Nick will be able to stand under this. Potatoes are starting to come up here, so I'm going to have to get more soil and start covering the potatoes a bit, because there's not actually enough soil in this bed for potatoes, so I'll have to start covering them up. I only had Chris, George and Peanut come for food today. The others are all busy grazing out here, so I'm going to move a little bit closer to do my little call. Piggy, 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 piggy! Oh, here comes Cheesecake. Oh, she's trying to run. That's quite hilarious. So we're missing Malva Puff, Cocoa Pop, and 3 of the bigger piglets. 2 of them, Licorice and Honey, went to the home they were supposed to have gone to before the floods. Well, you're getting a bit big to fit under there, Cheesecake. Right. I think the others are down there. I can see them. Piggy, 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 piggy! Oh, look who's coming running. Cocoa Pop. Oh, galloping Cocoa Pop. Oh, here comes Malva Puff running. Yep, under that. Come, Malva Puff. Right, I'm coming. And where are those other piglets? Right, come, Malva Puff. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Oh, I have galloping horses here. Galloping horses coming running here. Caramel, Flapjack, Sweetie Pie. Right, they're all coming for food. So this chicken coop isn't exactly user-friendly, because how one is going to clean it out, I don't know. But I'm going to put sand in at the bottom, and hopefully with a long rake, I'll be able to rake poop out. That's all I can do. Think of. I'm going to have to do like a little ladder that comes down, and I'm thinking of putting like chicken wire around the bottom, and then somehow or other zip tying it to this whole chicken coop frame, because this monstrosity is too big for my chicken coop thing. So I've got to make well, I choked to death here. I've got to make a plan with this. So we're going to put the cover on or whatever tomorrow. We're just getting the frame all done now, and then thinking how we can somehow or other attach that onto this so that I'll still be able to clean. I don't know. One's got to always problem solve over here. To have hot water coming out of the tap into the sink, what a game changer. Just need to put the crumble on top, making Cindy's famous apple crumble for the plumber and his wife. as you can see, it's been a very, very busy few days on the farm again. And considering that I was working online Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, luckily with the help of the anonymous plumber and his wife and Nick, managed to get a lot done. So it's all coming together. So that is fantastic. If you haven't yet, please like, subscribe, comment below, and share the video. Share the love. That's all helps. If you want to help the channel, you can, there is a link for Buy Me a Coffee. I've got an Amazon wish list. And the recipe for my Malva pudding, which was a huge success last night at the St. Patrick's Day dinner at Nick's, is in the description below. So in the meantime, stay safe, stay sane, and I'll see you on the next video.